5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Yo, what's going on, viewers of YouTube? Tyler here, Chico Crypto, coming to you guys live. Friday afternoon here, Friday morning on the West Coast, probably evening over in Europe. Don't know what time it is in Australia, but probably nighttime, daytime, I don't know. How's everybody doing? Good to see you guys. Crypto markets are doing all right. Hey, what's up? Elastos. Yeah, we talk a little bit about Elastos in today's episode. Just a tiny bit. Market's looking pretty green. Yo-ho-ho, what's up, everybody? Thank you, Chico the Great. 16:30 in UK. I don't know military time. What is that? I mean, I have to think about it. It's like 8:30 or something. So we bullish now? Not necessarily. If you can't see, it's a bullish signal, a bullish sign that the futures were canceled, but I'm still thinking we may dip. This bear market isn't officially over, nor is it, officially a bull market. We could be in the middle of, accumulation bull zone right now. No one knows, but if we drop below 3,200 one more time, it will make it officially the longest bear market in Bitcoin's history. But we've been playing around with 4,000 level more than a few times over the past month. Important range. Let's check out the 1 month chart. Take off that market cap. So yeah, we've been touching it, going above it, going below it. Here it's 3,900 right here, but it's important. Like Rumpelstiltskin says in Chip Chodeler episodes, it's just as important as Sally Sue to him, He's joking, you ducks. Nah, I don't want to cut my hair. I actually got told by a person in the elevator on the way to work out the other day that I look like Jim Morrison. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But the main part of this episode is CBOE Futures. So Chicago Board Option Exchange, they launched futures back December 2017. They launched them in conjunction with, I think they might have got them out before than CME. But they have announced that there will be no futures for the rest of March or into April. So they're XBT futures contracts, and the current ones that are already in will continue, but they won't be offering any more in the future. This is good. Personally, in my opinion, I never liked futures. If you've watched any of my videos, I thought all futures that were launched recently were bad news for Bitcoin because they're cash backed and settled. Bitcoin was never involved. It was just basically betting on the price. And a lot of people got in and bet that the price would go down. I mean, for a while there, futures price was contributing more to the price of Bitcoin than spot trading price, like Coinbase, any of the exchanges out there, Gemini. So, it was contributing big time, the futures markets. So CBOE says they are canceling. Here's a document, goes through it all. They say they're not coming back. Right here they say CFE is assessing its approach with respect to how it plans to continue to offer digital asset derivatives for trading. While it considers its next steps, CFE does not currently intend to list additional XBT future contracts for trading. So basically they're looking, the volume for CBOE futures was very, very low. CME had taken over most of the volume, so they're looking. Some people are saying, like this CoinDesk article that came out, that they're going to come back with actually Bitcoin-backed and settled futures. Kind of rebrand almost, because it looks like CME has a stronghold on cash backed and settled, so they're gonna try to rebrand. Yo, what's up, Double T? Yeah, make sweet love to the likes, please. Futures have no futures. They probably do. I mean, any asset is going to have futures launched against it, especially if it threatens the dollar. We've seen it with every asset comes out. Gold, silver, uranium. I mean, any stocks, tech stocks. Thanks for disliking, StarMade Productions. I appreciate that. Any actually interaction helps the channel. So if you want to dislike, please go ahead. I would love it. More interaction, the better. So this is actually a comparison. This chart right here, I hope you can see it. I hope I'm not in the way. Thanks, Mano. I appreciate it. Yes, Digibyte's still on the rise. My decision to get out of Neo, some people are hating on me saying Neo just released their DBF 2.0. You know, we'll see if it fixes their problems. I mean, the big thing that, the Neo blockchain went down for almost an hour and a half the other day. And you want to know whose fault it was? It wasn't any of their other consensus nodes like City of Zion or KPN. It was the Neo team's own consensus node that was causing the problem. That's exactly why I got out of the project, you guys. I mean, it's your own team's node that is causing the problems. Like, come on. That just shows you who's caring more about the Neo blockchain. City of Zion is caring more about the blockchain than Neo is. It's plain and simple. If you can't see that, I feel bad for you. Yeah, I watched, I did my live stream before that Engine event, and it was a complete letdown. No one knows if Engine and Samsung has a partnership. I mean, Engine's not saying they don't. They said I think one of their CEO or marketing manager said that they do have a partnership, but they can't say anything. So they might be under NDA. I hold Engine because I think it's one of the better gaming cryptos, but I have no idea if the partnership is true. And if it's not true and they're letting it go on like this is going to look really bad for Engine. So I hope they're smarter than that, than to let a false rumor keep going. Ooh, Bazant getting a nice pump? That's awesome. Check out some Bazant stuff here in a second. So this is a chart. Basically, when CME and CBOE Futures launched, they're pretty even, up into January. I mean, even into February. But then CME just started taking over. I mean, and this is when Bitcoin started getting absolutely destroyed. Like, absolutely destroyed. I mean, and then July, August, and then November, when we had a big dip back down from 6K to 3K, they got pretty wild there too. I don't know if there's any data coming out for what's happening with CME into January and February yet, but I'd like to see how those are. But volume and overall trading volume for futures, it peaked in July and August, and it's been coming down. I hope it just keeps going down because it doesn't contribute well to the price. Engine partnership is like IOTA 2017 with Microsoft, and then Microsoft said it's a lie. Ugh. Yo, what's up, Drone Trucker? How you doing, brother? Box mining? Oh, I hate that guy. Could I do a video on Augur? I would love to do a video on Augur. I need to actually learn how it works more. I don't even understand how to, launch your own market in Augur. So it'd be a good video for me to do, actually. Oh, Tyler Swope, aka the clown on YouTube. Yeah, I've seen that video. I'll actually pull it up right now. I love when people try to talk shit and I just bring it up. AKA clown. This is how you shut down people. Oh, this one, yep. Chico may drink a few beers from time to time, but the VeChain community, you ain't got shit on me.
Challenge accepted.
My name's Tyler Swope, and I'm a cryptocurrency investor. The best thing, just a bunch of bullcrap. My basis is my experience. yeah, I like marijuana. I live in Northern California. Yeah, this was before I got into cryptocurrency. I was thinking about launching a marijuana business. Well, not before I got into crypto, but before I launched the channel. Yeah, this video is pretty stupid, actually. But, nice try, dude. So this was pretty interesting regarding the volume. This was from the CoinDesk person, and he said that basically CBOE is going to put the brakes on their Bitcoin futures listing and then maybe change to Bitcoin backed and settled. I think him is just trying to, you know, try to find something good out of all this. I don't think they are, because there's two other Bitcoin backed and settled futures coming. Or actually three. I can't remember the last one, but Bakkt and ErisX. So this is what I was talking about earlier regarding spot trading volume versus you know, futures. Here's spot trading on the left. Futures trading is on the right in the lighter color. As you can see, January spot trading was contributing more. February, March, April, May, June, and then July, August, you know, CME and CBOE started catching up. But it's starting to reverse the trend again. That's a good thing. We want, you know, the spot trading to contribute to Bitcoin's price more than people betting against it. Actual trades that are happening. B Miner is back in the group. This guy watches every single one of my live streams. It's crazy. Thank you. So this is regarding one of the Bitcoin backed and settled futures coming out. It's Bakkt. So Bakkt was supposed to come out in January, but now they say early 2019. No definite date on it, but this is supposedly going to be big because Bakkt actually did get an investment from Microsoft and other big name investors, $182.5 million. So I've looked into it. I've looked into the background of Bakkt. I might actually do a video on it to show my research, but these are Bitcoin backed and settled. So this is better than cash backed and settled, but necessarily not the greatest thing because people can still short. You know, you may have people coming in with one goal in mind, and that's to wreck the price of Bitcoin. So we'll see what's going to happen with Bakkt. But another one that's coming out, like I said, is ErisX. This one I'm more weary of because ErisX has Virtu Financial behind them. They're going to be one of the market makers, even though Virtu Financial is one of the market makers in CME right now. And they highly contributed to the crushing of Bitcoin's price. They made out like bandits during this last bear market, especially with the price going down. They were shorting the fucking shit out of it. And Virtu Financial is one of the largest, you know, contributors to the stock market as well. These guys have tons of money. I mean, they were shorting the shit out of it, and there's nothing us traders could do because we do not have the cash that they have. Even I think, you know, someone like Brock Pierce, you know, someone like Tone Vase, they could not do anything. They're just a speck in the bucket compared to Virtu Financial. So it's kind of scary that Virtu is involved with ErisX. Makes me nervous. Former Barclays exec is also part of ErisX. So Sergi R, I can't access your group. I'm sorry, man. I'm super busy. Send another one of the admins a message. I'm too much to do. I've been working on a Chip Chodeler episode. Tone Vase is a bitch. I do think he is a bitch now because he was hella shilling Tron at token 2049. Pretty fucking stupid. So, Brave Browser. This is pretty cool. This is adoption. Brave Rewards has it's been launched for desktop, I think, for some time. I don't know how long exactly, but now it's on Android. Beta's out on Android. So for those who don't know what Brave Rewards is, let's go through it. Or I think I already had that up. But so basically, you get rewarded for viewing ads based on your interest. So if you click on an ad because it's, interests you, you can get rewarded for viewing that ad. You have your wallet built into your browser. I haven't been viewing ads, so I don't have any. You could also add funds. It looks like it has Bitcoin, Ethereum, Basic Attention, and Litecoin. So you can add funds. And what you can do with these rewards, of course, you can cash it out yourself, but they do have a program for publishers. So basically, people like me, websites out there, looks like X Hamster's #1 porno site. Hell yeah, go porno. Vimeo, The Guardian, Softronic.com. It looks like there's 14,350 detected Brave browser publishers on there. So you can use some of those rewards to not only, get money for yourself, but you can also support some of the websites you like, which is pretty cool. It's a new model, especially for websites and ads. You get paid for viewing ads, and you have a choice instead of those websites getting you necessarily just taking your data and you selling it. You have a choice if you want to see those ads, and then you can support the websites yourself instead of, only the website getting supported by the advertiser. Oh, nice, Sean. That's awesome. I appreciate it, man. Could I do another video on passive income? Yes, I could. I need to do some research. Like I said, this channel takes up 90% of my day. Some days I get to 8 p.m. at night, wake up at 8 a.m. and I'm still working. So right when I get done with it, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do any more. So thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm not a big fan of on-chain. Never have been. I'm trying to consolidate my picks for cryptocurrency into actual things that are building, and I see them having a major use case. I don't know if my NEO decision to get out of NEO was a good idea. It just, what I was learning about them, how they're not taking care of their own blockchain, ontologies creation, it just went against what I felt was needed for the project. So I got out of NEO because it just went against my own ethos and values. But I got into other projects that I see building and focusing on their own ecosystems. Digibyte I got into. Chainlink I'm very bullish on right now. Enigma I'm very bullish on right now because of secret contracts and privacy to Ethereum. Theta I'm bullish on because, if you've checked out Sliver.tv, it works. It's a functioning product and I can see it being used. So those are the type of projects I'm trying to get into. Something that I see multiple users coming into, it having value in the future, not only just as a speculation, but actually for the people using it. And Theta, I like it because it's kind of like basic attention token. It creates a ecosystem within it. People get rewarded for supporting streamers by supporting their stream with bandwidth. And then those streamers then can tip those people watching the streamers can then tip those streamers. And it's just a self-reinforcing loop, which is awesome. VeChain. Not a big fan of VeChain. It's just an Ethereum clone. I'm not a big fan on Ethereum clones personally. So this was actually some pretty crazy news. Mt. Gox, Mark Karpeles, the dirty dog who let Mt. Gox go down when that was crazy back then. I was in cryptocurrency when this happened, and for Bitcoin to recover and get where it is today with Mt. Gox going down is amazing. I think at the time Mt. Gox was contributing to over 68% of the exchanging of Bitcoin. There's other things like local Bitcoins. Coinbase just came out. Not nearly as big as Mt. Gox. Most people were trading on Mt. Gox. So it was pretty crazy. I mean, I got my first Bitcoins not off of Mt. Gox. I never used it because right when I got in, there was already rumors of it being kind of shady, people not getting their withdrawals. So I was like, I'm not going to use that. I got my first ones off local Bitcoins. Seller Enigma tied to Intel and Hyperledgers. Zilliqa is associated with... I'm not a big fan of Zilliqa. I like MadeSafe. I like Elastos still too. We'll talk about Elastos here in a second. Michael Clow, why are you trying to put in scam links, man? That's not cool. So yeah, this is regarding Mark Karpeles, and stuff came out that he was actually sentenced to 2 years in jail. But now it looks like it's just a suspended sentence, which this person gives us the details. So suspended meaning he may not actually serve time in prison. It's basically like parole in Japan. So it looks like Mark Karpeles is getting away pretty well, you guys. Lucky dog. That's just a whole shit show. I can't believe it's still going on. They still hold a bunch of the Bitcoins. I just hope it goes away. I mean, it's been 4 years. Over 4 years now. Go away, Mt. Gox. Do you think I might have jumped the gun on Cardano? I've never said anything about Cardano's tech. Like, the white papers of Cardano, they're great. I mean, but they haven't built anything. That's the thing. I'm not saying that they won't. I just think Charles Hoskinson is a weirdo, for one. He is traveling the world smoking cigars while he should be working on the Shelley release for Cardano. That's what I just think is weird. Like, the guy doesn't seem to be too focused on Cardano. I think their contract too, IOHK's contract with for Cardano goes out in about a year, 2020. So, I mean, if they don't get something built by then, will you fill your bags with AFI? I don't even know what those all for crypto tokens, man. I don't even know what that is, but thank you for the tip. Cardano has just built a wallet, and it's not that good of a wallet. But maybe they will. I'm not saying. I just I have some questions for Charles Hoskinson. Like, what happened back in the day with BitShares? What happened back in the day with Ethereum? What happened back in the day? Why did you start building on Ethereum Classic when you had Cardano? It's because of the hard fork, and, you know, Charles thought he could maybe start building Ethereum Classic to actually rival Ethereum. And it was a bad decision. Why choose Chainlink over Enigma bag size-wise? Because the Chainlink mainnet's coming out first. And Chainlink has more partnerships with big companies. Shelley staking is coming next month. Well, you would think if it was coming next month, the price would already be mooning. I don't think it is, but who am I? Yeah, Charles is no Vitalik. That's 100% confirmed. I mean, the guy's gotten basically shadow banned from 3 communities already because people don't like him. He's hard to work with. He got kicked out of BitShares, he got kicked out of Ethereum, and now he got kicked out of Ethereum Classic because he tries to take over, is what I think. And he has a very, very hard personality to work with. Super chats are funding my crack habit? Yeah! Sweet. So this was, if you guys haven't watched this, please watch this video. So the Binance charity, this is part 1 of 2. Basically, Helen High, this lady is kind of crazy. She's looking to turn Africa into, you know, where China can make their products, because China is actually moving up into like more of a middle class. They can't pay their people nothing. People's wages are starting to go up. So they need to make products for America for cheap again. So they're going to Africa and creating basically slave type environments. Wages are really, really extremely low. And she's running it. She's a part of the Made in Africa initiative. She actually runs that. She has factories all over there. She worked with G&H, or not with G&H, Huijan. She did that from 2012 to 2013, and then now C&H Garments, her own. She's a co-founder. Has factories all over Rwanda, Ethiopia, and more. What are my thoughts on Grin and Beam? Haven't talked about them. I just think it was a hype thing. Thanks, brother. Next, part 2 is actually going to be better because we're actually going to be looking into the transactions of Binance Chain. I mean, not Binance Chain, the Binance charity. Like where the donation from Tronco, 3 million, is that actually in the wallet? You know, because the only way you can check the transparency of the charity foundation is from their wallet site. So do the numbers add up, and we'll find out, you guys. It's going to be pretty interesting. I can't wait to drop that video. And what's scary to me too, and I'm going to talk about this in the next video, is when they move to their own Binance chain. As of right now, all of the donations and charity, we can track them and actually know it's true because it's on Ethereum, which is a public blockchain. You can't fake any transactions. Once they go to Binance chain, that's no good, you guys. They own all consensus nodes. They're going to be able to do whatever they want. They're going to make it look like, yes, their money's going this way when it's actually not. I mean, they can do whatever they want. Sense chat on EOS. I've never heard of it, man. I have just a small investment in EOS still because they are actually have developers building, but haven't heard of Sense chat. I'll check it out though, man. Time out those motherfuckers. And so, this is what I think is funny, is after I put out that video, Binance and multiple websites, the block, one I'm referencing right here, has been putting out, like, this is actually an interview with Helen High. Like, isn't that just weird? I put out this video and now they're all talking about what Binance charity is doing actually. You know, this is an interview with Helen High. Like, Helen High hasn't even spoke about the charity since it's begun. I mean, except when it first launched. I mean, now all of a sudden you guys are talking about it, putting the heat on them, making them work. Keep going. I'm not going to stop. Damn, people freaking putting their scam links in here, man. You guys are losers. Let me tell you. Go get a life. Not a big fan of Weed Power. Should I? I got into Power Ledger, but I think I sold out of that one. Wasn't doing much. So, speaking of Japan, with Mark Karpeles, an 18-year-old hacker got in trouble over in Japan for stealing $136,000. Hell yeah, I got him scared. So he bypassed MonaPay's security system, and it was a crypto wallet used to store Monacoin and stole roughly 15 million yen. 18-year-olds, and what do you say? It's pretty funny. So, while speaking to the police, the hacker said that he felt as if he found a trick no one knows, and did it as though if I were playing a video game. So he's like trying to blame it on, you know, oh, I thought this video game, I didn't know it was wrong. There's no competition to them? Yes, there is. There's multiple competition out there. Multiple exchanges. DEXs are on their way. Binance is shit. And I mean, 95% I would say of the trading that happens on Binance is bots. CZ got really good at bots. He learned from OKCoin, OK Casino. And then he got kicked out of there because I think he was trying to get a little too far deep in, and OKCoin kicked him out, and that's when he started, I think, creating his bots from what he learned. They're good. So, talking about some stuff, Tether. So, this was in the news. I'm sure a lot of you already heard about it, but this was back from the original website. 100% backed. Every Tether is always backed 1-to-1 by traditional currency held in our reserves. So 1 USDT is always equivalent to 1 USD. Well, it got kind of different. It said they're transparent. Our reserve holdings are published daily and subject to frequent professional audits. All Tethers in circulation always match our reserves. But then it got changed to our reserve holdings are published daily and subject to professional verifications. They changed it from audit to verifications. They kept changing it, and now it's gotten changed even more. The worst. So now it says every Tether is always 100%. Every Tether is always 100% backed by our reserves, which include traditional currency and cash equivalents, and from time to time may include other assets and receivables from loans made by Tether to third parties, which may include affiliated entities, collectively reserves. Every Tether is also 1-to-1 pegged to the dollar, so 1 USD is always valued by Tether at 1 USD. Kind of scary, actually, because it basically means they're using cryptocurrency to back Tether right now. It's not US dollars anymore. They're using crypto loans and cryptocurrency. Fucking scary. I actually talked about this before it came out. My video, The Next Bull Run, Bitcoin and Altcoin Explosion, or Will Tether USD Destroy Crypto? Like I said in the video, Tether still makes up crazy amount of volume right now on all exchanges, you guys. It's disgusting. Like, where is this? Right now, market cap of Tether is $2 billion. The volume of it is 4 times their circulating supply. Volume's $8 billion right now. The total circulating supply is only less than 2 billion. Like, it is crazy. I mean, that Tether still has this much control on the market. I wish day traders would smarten up and start using other stable coins. At least ones that are professionally audited. I mean, I know day traders need to get in and out, but contributing to Tether's control on the market is not helping anyone, and it's not helping the space. Yep, there are as many Tethers as you want to imagine. You can just keep printing. That's what they've done. Who's a guy who's been talking about it? Bitconnect. If you guys haven't followed this guy on Twitter, I definitely recommend it. He's been on Tether's case for a while, and he's actually literally been saying that Tethers aren't backed by US dollars. They're actually backed by loans and stuff. He's been saying this for the longest time, and now it's all coming true that he was right. So, I mean, it's crazy that the market didn't react to this. I mean, probably the only time the market will react is when Tether fucking completely goes. I mean, it's just like back when Mt. Gox happened. The markets kept going up even though everyone knew Mt. Gox was didn't have it. There's already the Willy bot out there. So much information out there that Mt. Gox was going to go down. But market kept going up until it finally went down, and then I see a similar thing happening with Tether. Eventually they're going to run out. I mean, eventually US governments around the world aren't going to allow this to go on forever. So yeah, I know he got doxxed. He got doxxed by Bitconnect for what he was doing. But he's still out there. Pushing away. He actually told me that this is one big ploy right now going on. The Tether scheme. One big ploy by a bunch of VCs right now. Very powerful VCs, and their end goal is to get an ETF passed and to dump all their holdings on ETF people. So your mom and dad, 401k, get involved with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Their end goal is to finally dump it all on them. That's why he says you haven't seen an ETF get passed, and every time, one tries to get passed, it gets canceled or shut down, you see a new one come, like, literally a split second after. Like, it takes a couple days and the new one's already there. It's because they're going to keep trying to get it passed until they're able to do what they want. Pretty interesting. He has some pretty good theories. And he's been right a lot of the time. So, like I was saying, I'm not the biggest fan of stablecoins at all. I just think, getting into a stablecoin takes away, it does, takes away the value of Bitcoin. I mean, you're going into another asset besides cryptocurrency, even though I guess you could consider it a cryptocurrency. What's up, George? What's up, Andrew? Nice to see you guys. Stop posting your scam or your links, you guys. Yo, thanks, Superoo. Appreciate that. I'll stop and answer a few questions before I get going. Haven't got. Yosef, thank you. I appreciate that I'm your favorite YouTuber, man. I appreciate that you guys are all tuning in. Jews made Tether to stop crypto. That's kind of anti-Jew, but what? I mean, I don't know, you guys. There's so much FUD going on around with low caps. Like, one guy sent me an email today regarding CHX and says that they're dumping tokens on IDEX right now consistently. So I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't know what to believe. This space is so crazy, so messed up. Chainlink on Coinbase? It's highly possible. Chainlink's highly connected with a lot of people, so I don't think it'll do much for the price. I think the only way, until maybe the next bull run, coins getting on Coinbase, as we've seen, it only leads to, a 10% pump. With Ripple, it led to, like, nothing. I think only a Coinbase in this bear market that gets added to Coinbase, like a low cap one, will actually go up, like, 100%. I would say something below 50 to, $10 million. I'm sure Coinbase ain't going to add anything below $10 million. Simple questions regarding Nash. Where? I know Brock Pierce wants to reopen Mt. Gox. Fucking psycho. Brock Pierce is crazy. Igor, it could do it with small caps, but usually Coinbase doesn't list those, so. Wow, SEC approved them as a STO platform? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Overstock CEO is kind of crazy, though. He's been in the news for some crazy stuff. He's been arrested a few times. ADA on Coinbase? That's possible if Shelly release comes out. I'm sure they're not going to do it until staking gets involved. But I think Tezos is going to be the first staking coin added to Coinbase. I know that Coinbase is looking into getting staking on there, so. But it's not going to do much for the price, you guys. Like, ADA and Tezos have too big of market caps that it won't do anything. I'll get to my Elastos update. Hold on. Stop being impatient. Yeah, I've seen that with Crypto.com. I mean, it's going crazy. They have two, too. They have Crypto.com chain and their token. Whoa! That looks nasty. That looks like a pump and dump. When Phantom review? Maybe Monday. Maybe Monday. I do need to put out a review video, so... Interesting, Dominic. I'll have to check it out. But let me get back to Maker. So this is one coin. If you're going to go into a stable coin, I think this one is the one to get into. Some people talk shit about it, that it's a Bitconnect, but I'm like, you guys, Bitconnect didn't have any documentation or their smart contracts published to show how it works. Maker has that, you guys. I think people are stupid who compare Maker to Bitconnect. It's an experiment, though. It's an interesting experiment on game theory. CDP, collateralized debt positions, is how they create DAI and also keep it stable. And what's interesting is you can see it's decoupling from Bitcoin. I don't know why you're banned in Telegram. You probably did something bad. Send one of the admins a message. Beam Cash, that's funny. But this guy wrote an interesting article on our cryptocurrency regarding MakerDAO, especially with all the Tether crap coming out. I hope, really hope, people start to move over to different stable coins. It could be getting gnarly, though. I did read an article on DAI and Maker that if, you know, the flow of Tether, if people wanted that many DAI, it's possible that DAI and Maker couldn't handle that, because who are the people willing to take out CDPs to create those DAIs? And are they going to be willing to sell them? And is it going to peg its price if DAI is in such demand? I mean, could it actually go above $1? Yeah, I mean, it's trouble. Yeah, it's an experiment. And, I mean, what is DAI at right now? It was down to like 9.96 of a cent. It's at 9.9. This is better. But yeah, it got pretty low over here at one time. It got down. Oops. Bless me. But they've got it back since they raised the interest on taking out CDPs. They've got it better in the range. So it's looking better. Please name some of the admins. I don't have my Telegram open right now. So this was crazy news. I feel bad for everyone over in New Zealand. 49 are dead in a terror attack at a New Zealand mosque. Just happened, I think, today. Very sad news. I think people are crazy who do this. I mean, there's humans. There's bad in every, religion out there. There's good in every religion. I just don't see why people take it out on specific, okay, they don't like immigration and stuff like that, but why take it out on innocent people that aren't even a part of that? But what's pretty crazy is the New Zealand shooter, what this has to do with cryptocurrency, is the New Zealand shooter claims that he was a Bitconnect investor. And he wrote like a manifesto on why he did it. And basically he says, I did not attend a university as of no interest in anything offered in university to study. I worked for a short time before making some money investing in Bitconnect. Then used the money from the investment to travel. And yeah, pretty bad news, and just makes Bitconnect look that much worse. Especially for some of the people who were involved with it and are still making YouTube videos. I hope all those guys go down in a burning hell, because they knew what they were doing. I mean, anyone who thought Bitconnect was real was absolutely crazy. They knew it wasn't real. They knew it was a Ponzi scheme. That's why I made that video going up to the Bitconnect booth and flipping them off and saying, F this scam. Because, yeah, I knew it. I mean, anyone with a half a brain knew it was a scam. Yeah, Bitconnect investor explains it all. What is this doing up? Oh, yeah. So I know. Coinbase. So it looks like since that whole Coinbase controversy, delete Coinbase traffic has been plunging. Big time. I mean, December 2018, it was up here. Now, went down. Next month in February, it's going down even further. Lost a good amount. I mean, back in September even. It's downward trend, not good news for Coinbase. I mean, they better start adding more coins if they want to attract more cryptocurrency users, because people are starting to go use other services. And it's a common theme, though, actually. Binance, this is Binance's, and theirs is going down significantly, too. Even though, I mean, 95% of this are fake. I hope you know that. What happened to Omni? Mastercoin? I mean, that's one of the reasons, too, I'm, like, so confused about Tether. Is Omni holds a $2 billion asset, and it's only worth $1.7 million. Now, does that make sense? No. Kind of weird. Crypto.com is better than Coinbase. If I would love to chat with Elon Musk. I'd smoke a doobie with him. Even though I haven't smoked in like 3 months. Haven't smoked. I've drank a few beers, but not every day like I was. I was getting old drinking beer every day. I'm not a big drinker anyways. I like my doobies more, but I haven't drank or haven't smoked for like 3 months. Been working out, put on 15 pounds already. VertBase. So, some more news. This is regarding Chainlink. So, DocuSign, who Chainlink has a partnership, can now trigger Claw's smart contracts. And it's coming for their paid clients. Claws, who's coming out, when will it be releasing? It was here somewhere. Well, it's coming out soon, and that means the Chainlink mainnet is coming out soon as well. I mean, I'm super bullish on Chainlink because when the mainnet does get officially launched, the coin's going to pop. I mean, all smart contracts, all Ethereum dApps, they're going to need to communicate with the outside world. And it looks like Chainlink is leading the way for that. And this was funny. Someone in my group, Pepe, got a rumor started in my group. I don't know where he heard the rumor from, but there was going to be a Chainlink and Tron partnership. No, it was supposed to be announced like 2 days ago. Hasn't been announced. This came out 3 days ago. And yeah, it's even Chainlink's people, they're like, Tron is garbage. Sounds like less of a partnership and more of Tron saying they are going to use Chainlink. Tron is using Chainlink, just sold 100K. And then the person who posted it, Christian DYOR, this is huge for Chainlink. No, it's not. This is huge for Tron. If it was true. If you don't have Chainlink or Enigma in your bags, you're doing it wrong, because Oracle solutions are big. They need them. I was hoping this month, I mean, they say they're in the audits, the final audits, and they said that about the audit started like last month, and usually audits take about 8 weeks. So I was expecting this month. Yeah, no, Bazant's mainnet's supposed to come out too. No, me and Crypto Zombie aren't cool. He's such a shillbag. One guy actually told me in his group too that he won one of his giveaways and he never gave him. the stuff. I was like, oh. Yeah, I've heard of Syndicator. Someone was saying Bazant was having a pump. I want to check that out. Maybe it means the mainnet. Up 20 million. Hey, that's a good market cap right now. Yeah, that might be a mainnet buy. It's a big buy. Or it could be one of these. Someone messing around with the price, pump and dump. Because those have happened a few times with Bazant. Right here, right here, right here. Could be another one of those. Yeah, he is the chill bag. And he doesn't know jack shit about cryptocurrency. I mean, at least put out, you know, original content. All you do is read news articles and post other people's memes. I mean, come on, man. Put out original content. So regarding Chainlink, this is Tom Gosner, founder of DocuSign. He's on Chainlink's advisory boards, so this is big. That's funny, Andrew K. Take it with a grain of salt, you guys. So Joe Lubin, he basically said Ethereum will handle millions of transactions per second within 2 years. And that's big because, I mean, a lot of blockchain's competitors, I mean, Ethereum's competitors out there right now, especially on the smart contract side, are saying that they're better than Ethereum because they'll be able to handle more transactions. But, I mean, Ethereum already has the development being built on it. Most of the smart contracts being written and built are going on Ethereum. So if they're going to handle millions of transactions, I don't think within 2 years we're going to see a big exodus away from Ethereum. I mean, maybe some will get built, but I mean, if they are getting built on these smaller chains and then Ethereum is able to handle the load, I would expect to see them move over to the larger ecosystem. I don't talk about EOS much. I'm not the biggest fan. Brock Pierce is behind it, but there is development being done on it, so I do hold a small stack just in case. So this was Plasma sidechain, OmiseGo payment system as well. They actually came out with their exchange, their DEX, and I had it up. I mean, and the price is reacting too nicely since it hit its bottom right here. It's been going up pretty well. I mean, it hit a low of $1.17, $1.16. Now it's almost up at $1.60. So pretty good returns within, I mean, 7 days right now. That's good for OmiseGo. And they did come out with their DEX. Right now, the only pairs on it are BTC, USDC, FBTC, OmiseGo, USDC, OmiseGo Bitcoin, OmiseGo Ethereum, and OmiseGo USDC. But I'm sure more are going to be coming. I think, I don't know if you can sign up for it and get to try it, or you have to be a registered asked user. Tron is killing F. Don't make me laugh, sir. Don't make me laugh. That is the stupidest comment I've ever heard. So, Elastos. So you guys wanted some Elastos updates. Elastos came out with a team structure. So basically saying what... Oh, what's up, man? Thank you, my brother. Nah. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it, man. Corrupted is always in the chat supporting, man. I appreciate it, brother. Andrew K. Corrupted, you rich motherfucker. Dude, 50 bucks, man. Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna go buy, not some beer with this. Probably gonna go buy some lunch or something. G&T, my thoughts. Not the biggest thoughts on it. Not invested personally. So, what are my thoughts on Dash? It's a masternode. It's one of the strongest masternode coins out there. If you were able to get coins back, I should have done it back in the last 2013, 2014. I mean, it was called Dark Coin back then, and I could have invested for cheaply back then, but I didn't. But as of right now, masternode's still pretty expensive, and the return's not as great. Icon, I like Icon a lot. But regarding Elastos and their what they're doing for their project, a lot of people were asking what the team is doing. So you have the Elastos Foundation, and that consists of Rong Chen, Feng Han, and Heng Li. And then you have the Elastos Cyber Republic Council Preparatory Committee. This contains Yiping Su, Kevin Zhang, and Feng Zhang. And then you have the Elastos blockchain team led by Xuan Yu and 28 engineers. And these guys are responsible for the main chain, side chains, cross-chain asset transfer, blockchain explorer, wallet, on-chain services like DPoS selection. Then you have the Elastos carrier team, which is led by Jingyu Nui and Zilong Tang with 9 engineers. And they're responsible for the distributed hash table, P2P communication protocol, and a lot of other things. And then Elastos runtime team, which is led by Jingyu Nui again and Ziming Rao. And there's 10 engineers doing that. And they're responsible for the DApp browser framework, file management, local device accessibility. And this is true. I've actually been to Beijing and saw them working on it. There was, when I went there, probably like 20 people. And they also have people. Oh, whoa, man. Corrupted, dude. You're awesome. Can't believe that, man. That is, I can't thank you enough, man. You are the man. Like, so awesome of you. $100, dude. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some lobster now. Steak too. Maybe one beer. I've been working out, trying to get that lean on, so the beer has to go away, dude. But Corrupted, you are the man. I want lobster and beer. Marcos. Well, come meet me in Miami, dude. I love meeting my fans always. But regarding Elastos, you guys, so this is why I'm so super bullish on Elastos, you guys. Super bullish. Like, people don't understand. This is in Chinese, so don't get any of you get mad because it's in Chinese. But
我们现在要展示的是
this is big.
IOX 的 S Talk 跟 Hyper Talk 去连线聊天，因为他们3个都是基于这个易来源的 carrier 去使用。
So what's going on is he's going to be sending a message from the IOEX app to the Hyper IM chat app.
好，然后这边就有收到
Right there. Hi is there.
IOX2 送讯息给 Hyper。 我送一个 Hello。
So he's sending it from another on the phone just to show it's coming in.
收到。
So people don't get why this is big. I'm sure some of you are like, well, what's so cool about that? It's just a message. These are 2 different applications, you guys, talking to each other. This is what Elastos is going to allow. So if there's, for example, Telegram decides to make an Elastos application, and say Twitter decides to make an Elastos application, you will be able to chat to each other, interoperability through these applications. That is big. I mean, people don't get, and this isn't only with chat application. This is going to have to do with multiple other things. I mean, you could probably see mobile gaming happening between two different, platforms. It's crazy. Turn on closed captioning? I don't think there's anything for it. But basically what was going on was he's sending a message from the IOEX app to the HyperIM chat. I mean, that's huge, you guys. This already exists on Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision. No, it doesn't. Yes. I mean, and they're actually building it. They're focusing on the tech. Right now, I am excited for the beta. More Elastos. The reason I haven't been doing Elastos videos right now is because there's not much to talk about right now. I mean, they're coming out with the beta, but once the beta comes out, I'm going to be pushing out a ton of Elastos content, you guys. So I'm excited for it. Well, this is a new coin that just hit the exchanges and hit the market. Cosmos. The token is called Atoms, and this is actually what Binance's DEX is supposedly built off of. Cosmos SDK with Tendermint consensus behind it. So pretty interesting that Cosmos has no say in that, but I wonder if a Cosmos and Binance partnership is going to come out. But it's crazy what Cosmos is doing right now. I mean, right now, based on the supply, it has a $1.5 billion market cap, and it's ranked number 12 on CoinGecko. That's pretty insane for a project that just came out. And that makes me think this bear market isn't officially over. Because, $1.2 billion for a project that has really nothing built yet on top of it is absolutely crazy. Yeah, crazy. 70x since ICO. This would be a good ICO to get in. Oh, thank you for unsubscribing from me. I appreciate that. Have you used the Elastos wallet called Elephant? No, I still just use... I don't like holding my crypto on my phone. That's personally one thing I don't like doing, so I just use the web wallet still. Web wallet is based off of known secure tech, so I'm going to keep using that. What mobile app wallet do I recommend? Well, I don't keep my crypto on my mobile, so... What'd I lie about? Safe Movers of New England? Jesus, criminy. People are very butthurt today. Any chance I could get an interview? I'd love to interview Wrong again, especially once the beta comes out. Yep, exactly, Andrew. People are basically saying Cosmos is gonna... it's already at a $1.5 billion market cap. It's highly overvalued. On CoinMarketCap, it says Cosmos Atoms at 717, so that would put it even higher, which is crazy. I don't know if Elastos will be able to cross its all-time high again. That's a hard question to ask. I hope it does, especially if Bitcoin goes somewhere up into the $100,000 range. But is that going to happen? I don't know. We're going, probably for that to happen, we're going to need a big fiat crash, a devaluing of fiat across the board. I've thought about Genesis Vision. I like what their platform has done for it. I don't think US can participate in it, but it looks good. Do I like Stellar? I like Stellar more than Ripple. I've never looked into Veritasium too hard, man, so I personally can't make any comments on it. 1K 2020? I don't know about that, sir. What's the best exchange to buy Elastos on? I mean, there's a few. KuCoin, Huobi US, you can get it on. Status and Power Ledger. I love when people come in here to shill their coins. So stupid. All right, you guys. Well, I've been streaming for over an hour, close to an hour now. A little over an hour. And I appreciate everyone tuning in. Of course, you guys are all the man, the woman, or old woman, because I did post on my Twitter. Actually, my highest female aged watch group is 45 to 64 years old. So all the cougars who are watching me at home, I thank you for tuning in. All the homeboys, Chico Crypto team, Chico Crypto Army, part of my Telegram group. You guys are awesome. Corrupted, again, thank you for that, man. I cannot thank you enough. It's crazy, man. I love that you do that. And everyone else who gave some tips, you guys, you're supporting the channel. Every time, at least half of what I get goes into reinvestment in the channel. Getting some new animation software, things like that, paying my editor. So any tips that come in, not only support me, they support the channel. So I'm going to keep using it like that. I'm going to try to keep making my content go from here. I mean, as you can see from that clown video I showed from one of my first videos, my content, I was just using a camera and myself. I had no idea what I was doing. But as I started, making some money, I started reinvesting it into the channel. So I just don't see why other YouTubers aren't doing that. Pay for an editor, pay for, better camera, pay for that kind of stuff. So my channel is hopefully going to go from, it's went from here to here, and hopefully it's going to keep going up, you guys. So appreciate all you guys. I'm tuning out. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.